Hey everybody, how's it going? Dyer here. So, the topic of today's video is going to be mains. And by mains, I mean, well, really, I don't know. That's kind of the topic of the video. So, I see this a lot on the forums or when somebody makes a video about a certain hero, people love to say, oh, I main that hero. And a lot of the times I'm confused on what that actually means. Because to me, if you main a hero, that means that you play one specific hero and you're really good with that hero. But if you need to swap, you are more than willing to swap. A perfect example of this would be, well, I'm your guy. So, I mostly play Genji. If there's an opportunity to play Genji, I will always take it. He's my favorite hero for a lot of different reasons. And we could possibly get into that in another video if you all want. But I play Genji, but say they all of a sudden they go 4 tanks. Well, that's a shitty situation to be in, huh? So I'm obviously not going to be very useful unless I have my ult. So at that point, I'm kind of really just an ult bot, kind of like most Genjis are anyway. Am I right? but my point being is, in a situation like that, I am more than willing to change to counter the enemy team. The problem with this whole hero main concept is not everyone is willing to do that. And I see this a lot, even in GM. Usually it's more so like the Symmetra only players or the Bastion only players. You know those annoying ass YouTube videos you see on the side? Bastion, God, slays the other team. Anyways, what I'm really trying to say here is I consider myself a Genji main, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm always gonna play Genji. Like, if someone insta-locks Genji, I have more than enough experience on other heroes and in FPS games in general to be able to adapt and try to work around it. So I can play Soldier well, McCree well, Zarya well, Roadhog well, Ana pretty good. I know how to play everyone basically. But that's a thing, a lot of these people that main a hero, they can't do that. They literally only play one hero. And what really triggers them, so to speak, is when you tell them to change. So at that point, you just gotta leave it alone. You can't get these people to change classes or heroes, so don't even bother. But in a way, I'm actually kind of offended when someone says I'm a Genji main, mostly because that has such a a bad rep to it. Not as bad as, say, a Hanzo main. Like, you got that little kid calling another little kid a Hanzo main. I mean, seriously, like, we're not at that level. But there's a certain, like, stigma, is that a fucking word? Is that a word I can use here? Associated with that phrase. And that's honestly not something I would I want to be a part of. So let me give you this scenario, like the 4 tank scenario. So I joined a game, I had to take a piss, so I didn't get to select my hero in time, and I see we have a Lucio, we have 2 tanks, we have a McCree and a Soldier. That means we probably need another healer. Well, I know how to play Ana. I'm not a support main, but I can definitely flex to that hero if I absolutely have to. So this is what what is my point? What is my purpose here? My point is, if you're going to play one hero mostly, please at least learn how to play the other heroes. Hell, even get good at some of the other heroes. So one of the reasons I actually stopped playing during Season 3 was because I pretty much had to play a tank every game. It was disgustingly gross. Like, I did not enjoy Season 3. I actually decayed all the way to Diamond because of it. Screw that. I hope that never happens again. But I mean, I had to adapt if I wanted to play comp. I couldn't play Genji every game. Like, 90% of games at 4200 SR or whatever I was at, you had 3 tanks on each team. you had to adapt. You would you would lose rank so fast if you only played Genji in that situation, for example. I had to adapt. I already played Roadhog from Season 1, so I kind of brought that back. I learned how to play him a little better, and I learned Zarya, I learned Diva. I have all these heroes in my arsenal just in case I have to pull it out. But a lot of these mains, they simply don't understand that. Like, if you just had 2 other heroes you were good at, maybe not as good as your main, but you were good at them, you could win so many more games. Because if you're a really good Genji, like I would say I'm a really good Genji, like really good. I like to pride myself in that, brag a little. When I'm doing really well, I get countered easy. Like, after the first round, all of a sudden they have a Mei and Winston. At that point, I need to decide, are they really countering me? And if they are, do I need to switch? And what can I switch to counter them back? So, for instance, let's use that example. What's good against a Winston? Oh, look, I see my team doesn't have a Roadhog. So I can pick Roadhog because I know that hero. I can play that hero, and I can counter the enemy team and not be a detriment to mine. So I'm not always playing Genji. If I feel like I'm not getting countered, I won't switch, to be honest. But a lot of people, when they say they main a hero, they actually main a hero. Like, they only play one hero. So if you were one of these people, let me give you some advice. If you actually want to rank up, learn at least one support or one tank. Say you main McCree, learn at least one support, one tank. If you so you're a Symmetra main, learn how to play, say, Soldier, or learn how to play Reinhardt. You don't have to be the best at them, but being mediocre at a hero is better than playing a hero where you are just completely useless. So I wanted to make this video here just to kind of, I guess, enlighten some of you. I don't want to sound like a braggadocious jerk face because I Grandmaster, but just learn a few other heroes, and I promise you, if you're getting countered and you switch to those heroes, your chances of winning go up drastically, and you will climb the ranks because of that. So you see a lot of these, like the Symmetra mains, the Bastion mains, they get stuck around the same rank within like a 300 SR range. That is what they need to reach the next level. Say they're hovering around 3,800. If they learned a few other heroes, they could hit Grandmaster just because they have it in their arsenal. They can whip it out. Okay, all right. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I wanted to say. Just be cautious, learn other heroes, and know when to switch. Of course, you can prefer to play one specific hero, but there are times where that hero isn't always the right choice. Unless, let's just say, unless your main, so to speak, is Soldier 76, you're probably going to have to switch eventually. But that's about it, guys. That wraps it up for me. I just wanted to make this quick video kind of discussing my thoughts on the topic, and comment down below if you agree with me or if you disagree. Leave a like, and as always, take care.